the video that I was watching right now, I actually just cut short in the middle of watching it to hop on this camera right now. And I said, well, shit, let me just start talking and recording and see, you know, how I feel about that. But about branding, you know, my oldest son is 9. I'm a mom of 2 boys. My oldest son is 9. He'll be 10 next summer. When he was 2 years old, I bought this little camera. I'm sure I still have them somewhere. I never used them, but I bought these little, they was like the knockoff GoPros. I got it from Amazon. He was 2 years old. So this is like 7 years ago. I bought these little $30 cameras. They shot 4K. They said they shot 4K back then. And they was from Amazon. It was like $30. Little knockoff GoPro. Had the little clear acrylic case that you go over it to make it waterproof. And I remember buying that. I remember using them to record sometimes. And I didn't really like it. So I didn't post. I remember back during that time too, in 2017, that's the last time I updated my camera. I had spent $2,000 on a camera, a new camera body, upgrading my camera. And I'm a photographer. Throw that in there. But, it shot 4K. And so I remember getting this camera. I remember recording, but I didn't have the right lens. I needed a certain lens for the focal length, and I didn't have the right lens. So everything that I shot was kind of like up close. But I would shoot inside the house, but I never posted. I would use my phone. I had an iPhone back then. I never posted. I'm always making content or recording content. I never post it. The most that I will post really is like on my story. And that's it. I've been wanting to make content, record content for the last 7 to 8 years. And be intentional about it. Like my heart, I had the desire on my heart. And I had every excuse why I didn't do it. And I didn't look at it as an excuse then. I'm just going to use the word excuse right now, but I didn't look at it as an excuse. I looked at it as me lacking. Well, I can't do it because I don't have this. I can't do this because I don't have that. You know, and feeling like I wasn't adequate enough to really go and make it happen. And because I always felt that way, here I am today. 7, almost 8 years later. I got a call coming in. 7, almost 8 years later. Still ain't did it, you guys. Still ain't did it. And with that being said, in all these years, I have thousands and thousands of videos of me doing stuff with my boys, me doing things with just thousands of videos, pictures, all kind of stuff, and never posted. And here I am today with that same desire on my heart. And, you know, back then, it wasn't about being, having, fame, like being well known or being you know, a social idol or anything like that. It was just something that I really wanted to do because I did a lot of things and I enjoyed doing things. I enjoyed being a mom. I do a lot of things. I did a lot of things with my son back then. So recording it just for him to have was special, you know. But I always wanted to just make these little videos. You know, I'm a very creative person and I never did. And here I am today. Still have that same desire on my heart. And, you know, it's just time. So I guess the word on this video will be that it's time. And with that being said, I think I might post this video. Regardless that I just came out the gym. Hair, you know, puffing out. It's time. Don't let the feeling of being inadequate or not having everything you need to start doing what you do. We see people start with less. We see people start literally with nothing. We see people that might not have the best apartment. They still making content. Might not have the best recording space. They still making content. You know, might not be in the best situation financially. They still making content. They doing what they gotta do. They're doing what they want to do. They're doing that desire that they have in their heart. So with that being said, there's no excuse. Over the years, there's a lot of other things like that has taken place that probably has gotten my attention to why I haven't been doing it, and those are very valid. I know we go through things in life and it could kind of sidetrack us, as valid. But besides that, the only other reason was me feeling not having enough of being adequate. I don't have this, I don't have that. We're never going to have it all together. And even when we do get those things that we say we didn't have, it's still going to be the same thing, because it's not that. That's not the problem. Being inadequate is not the problem. It's a mind thing. It's a mental thing. It's a mentality. You know, we got to change the way we see things. If it's really something on your heart, just do it. You know, don't make an excuse for why it's not getting done or why you're not doing X, Y, and Z. Just do it. I want to encourage everyone just to do it. Just do it, man. Like 7-8 years has went by. My son was only 2. He's 8, and I have another son who's 5. Like, these are real kids, you know, big kids now. They're growing up on me, and I look back, man, if I would have did that, ain't no shoulda, woulda, coulda. Just do it. Just do it. Don't make excuses for yourself. Just do it. Don't worry about it. Just do it. You know, and what I could say about right now in this moment, especially with social media, all that being perfect is out the window. People starting to do things the way it was done originally. Filming. People are not even editing their videos. They just filming and go. If they make a mistake, if they say something crazy, if they, you know, mix up their words or whatever, they posting it. Ain't no editing. And I appreciate the realness. Things are real again. Things are real again. Nobody got time to do all that glitz and glamour. You know, life is not like that on a day-to-day. Let's be real about it. So, the time is now more than ever, I would say. It recycled. It cycled back around. So, do it. If you want to do it, do it. If you want to make content, do it. If you want to, you know, make content on Instagram or TikTok, you know, or YouTube, I'm kind of going towards the YouTube. I'm going to make content on YouTube. I've always wanted to do YouTube. And you don't necessarily have to put your whole business out there. Just do what you're comfortable with. Okay? Even if it's uncomfortable, have a goal and go ahead and do it. Just post and go. I say that. That's my saying. Even though I don't do it, just post and go. Just post and go. Don't worry about it. People gonna talk. Either people gonna love you or they gonna hate you. You always wanna have someone who's gonna support you. There's always gonna be people who don't really care and have something negative to say. Because that's a given. No matter what you do, that's a given. It's always going to be somebody who's not doing what you're trying to do, who's not working on the goals, that who's not even doing anything, that's going to have something to say. So with that being said, just do it. If you don't want to share everything about you, you don't have to. Start with what you're comfortable with. And I tried, like, with my social media, posting my kids and stuff, and I do a little bit, but I don't really post too much on my Instagram. I'm not really on there like that. But with that hold on. Okay, so I just ran into a friend from high school. Oh wait, no. I just ran into a friend from high school. I probably haven't seen this girl in over 10 years. I was leaving the gym. I was coming out of the sauna area. She was walking in to go to the locker room, and I saw her side profile, and I said, "Asia?" And so we gave each other a hug, and she was like, "Oh, do you go to this gym? I just started. I'm only going there for a month." And she said, "Well, I come around this time." So we exchanged numbers. She just sent me 2 YouTube links. I don't know what that's about. But if it's her on YouTube, I'ma scream. If it's her on YouTube, I'ma scream. But just post and go, you know. Share what you're comfortable with. You don't have to share all. Like on Instagram, I record a lot, but I don't share everything that I do. I like to just record and be in the moment and have it to look out for later. Because I got in a habit of not posting, I don't post. So I'm trying to break that habit. I probably will post my kids a little bit, but I don't think that's the route. I like letting them have some privacy. My kids even want to do YouTube. They be pretending. My little one, my 5-year-old, I be hearing him in his room. Okay, guys, so today he be pretending. He be in the bathroom brushing his teeth. Okay, so today he be like really act like he's really being recorded on camera, everything. And when that happens, it happens all the time. It's just a reminder, like, okay, we got to do this. My oldest son is like, Mom, we could do it. Let's do it. They want to do it. So I got to get my affairs in order to just do it. And my affairs, I mean, my mindset, just do it. Just post and go. Just post and go. Thank you, Latoya Okia. Because look, I stopped watching your video to record this, and I'm just going to post this and go and let it go. You know, life is too precious to sit there and wait and let time pass by, to keep sleeping on yourself. Stop sleeping on yourself. You are a one of one. God only made one of you. You are a one of one. No matter what nobody say, you are a one of one. And everybody got something to offer. If you feel like you don't have nothing to offer, pray about it. Think about it. Everything that, we do a lot, especially moms. I'm talking to my moms too, my parents. We do a lot for our kids, a good parent that's involved. We do a lot for our kids. What you do, a system that you might have in place for your family or your children, might help another parent who's struggling. Might help another parent kick into gear, There's so much to offer. We all have something to offer. Don't think that you don't have anything to offer. If you've been through something, you have something to offer. You have a testimony. You have something to offer. I definitely have a testimony. I'm not quite ready to share, but I'm still in the midst of things. But when the time is right, I'm going to share. And I know that God has called me to share. And when the time is right, I will share. But for the meantime, I'm going to get comfortable with maybe posting twice a week, and just letting things flow, and even coming with the plan sometimes. Right now, this is completely random, so my speech might seem all over the place, but I'm still sure there's something in what I'm saying that would resonate with somebody. Just do it. Things don't need to be perfect. You don't want to look up 2 more years and went by, 3 years and went by, 4 years and went by, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years and went by. And you look back, damn, I'm still trying to do the same thing I was doing 8 years ago. There's no reason for it. With all the stuff that we see on social media, all the excuse me, but the foolishness and craziness that we see people doing on social media, why are we afraid to get on camera and just talk? If that's something that you want to do, what is the fear about? Be comfortable in your skin. Be comfortable with who God made you. Be comfortable. You are a one of one. You could do it. You can make it happen. Don't sleep on yourself. I say don't let the enemy trick you out of your blessing. There's a blessing in being obedient to that calling that you have on you. If you feel like it hasn't went away after so much time and it's still lingering with you, then you need to pursue it. And if you find out that you pursued it and it ain't it, but at least you pursued it. At least you started. You pursued it. It's one thing to start something and be like, oh, okay, well, but then it's another thing to just never do it, because now you never know. And now you might have regret. We don't want to live with regret. I don't want to live with regret. I want to live the life that I know that God has intended me to live. I want to be fruitful. I want to be productive. I want to do the things that have been lingering on my heart. This is not the only thing. There's other things that I wanted to do. Like I started this, but I didn't follow through because life got in the way. But when life gets in the way, we gotta push. This was starting a kids book reading channel. I have so many books. I've been buying books since my oldest son was a newborn. Literally, I used to read to him when he was 2 weeks old. And it sounds crazy, but I did. And I have so many books. I have so many books. I homeschooled. So I have so many learning resources for kids. And I have things that helped my kids a lot. I taught my oldest son how to read. In a few months, he was reading chapter books on his own. So there's a lot of things that we might not think is special or are of value, but they are. And we got to see the value in ourselves. We got to see the value within ourselves. We got to know that we are something, that we do have something to offer. So that's all I wanted to say. I am going to post this and go. I'm going to go ahead and go on this Target. And what did I cut them over here for? Oh, some Epsom salt. Yeah, I ran out. So I'm going to go ahead and go on this Target, get my Epsom salt so I can do a soak. And yeah, so I just want everybody to be encouraged and really think about it and take a one step closer to the things that you said you wanted to do. We got one life. You see all this crazy stuff happening around and people losing their life. We got one life. Be happy. Be joyful in that life. Be fulfilling in that life. Fulfill yourself. Okay? Let God use you. Do the things that those desires that have been placed on your heart or in your mind, they haven't went away. Take the first step. Whatever that step might be for you. But open that door today and take that step to get one step closer. All right, y'all. See y'all next time. Bye.